Welcome back to New York Talk. This is the instant reaction. The most mid-table game in the world occurred today. 14th played, I think 16th, 1-1. Does that sum up mid-tableness all around?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I we just talked before we started filming that I don't know what I'm going to say. And I'm still don't know what I'm going to say. There's nothing to talk about. There were a couple of missed chances, as you said, a couple of goals. Just, I don't know. Adequate? Is that? I don't think we even reached adequate, really, in terms of performance levels. But whatever.
It's all right.
Doesn't really matter, does it?
No, it literally doesn't matter.
In the scheme of the season, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. We'll come on to some chances missed in a minute from both sides, actually. But the goal for us came just on the stroke of half-time. Reece James rebounded, tucked in the rebound. I feel a little bit sorry, if I put my neutral hat on, I feel a bit sorry for their keeper. Because the shot from Wilkes is a good one. And you don't expect the left-back to pop up right in front of you in the box. So I feel, if I wasn't a Rotherham fan, I would feel a little bit sorry for their goalkeeper.
I mean, I'm sure if their goalkeeper was surprised, he's nowhere near as surprised as we were, is he? So, yeah, you don't expect that. You don't expect our left back to be that far forward. So yeah, I mean, it's following in, schoolboy stuff in it, and Reece James has done that and took it away well. Nice work by Wilkes as well, doing what Wilkes does, holding the player off and.
Which he didn't do much today.
Well, he did it a few times. Turning inside the box and getting his shot away. So yeah, it was good. It was a decent passage of play. And
would you say we deserved it? I'm not convinced we deserved to go
ahead. I don't know.
I thought we were better in the second half.
We were much better in the second half. The first half was a typical Rotherham United this season first half, weren't it?
Yeah.
Just so boring, so tedious. Nothing at all to talk about. Like you say, a couple of misses. Nombe should have maybe scored in that first few minutes. He should have at least hit the target with it. It was a really good cross and a poor header, really. But yeah, the first half was just dull. Bit like me.
Bit like this season entirely.
Yeah.
They then equalised. I can't remember exactly, but around the hour mark, I think it was that they equalised. And again, I've got another goal that just kind of sums everything up. It was a half clearance by us, which I think took a ricochet.
Yeah.
And then somehow found themselves to their centre half, who's done a pretty tidy finish, to be fair.
Yeah.
But it's just a bit messy and a scrappy and crap.
Yeah. Poor defending. I've only seen it on the big screen from behind the goal. Maybe Phillips should have done better, could have done better, I don't know. But he's the defenders, the goal scorer's very close to him, isn't he? So I think man might be a bit harsh there. Just poor defending all round, and a man completely free in 6-yard box with the ball at his feet. It's not great, is it?
No.
But yeah, what can you say about it? Just meh. Basically, yeah. Yeah,
I thought we edged the second half certainly. Although I think on such an extra a little bit, they are very much like Burton and other teams like that they're quite good, they're quite tidy, they're quite organised. But when it gets to the key areas, there's no composure, there's no quality. And that's what League One is really, I suppose. Yeah. That's the difference between the playoff teams and us and Exeter, is that when it gets to the important areas of the pitch, it's just completely lacking.
It is. I would argue we rarely get to the important areas of the pitch. We certainly don't get to the important areas of the pitch in the way that a lot of other teams do, and Exeter included, by playing some football. So yeah, but you're right. They lack any sort of substance, don't they? Yeah. Certainly in that final third. So they're there for the taking, just like every other team in this division, and we're just not.
And
we're not asked to take anybody away.
Home and away, we haven't beaten them.
No.
Which kind of sums it up a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Let's touch on their big chance at the end, because I think the McGuinness miss is bigger than the Sam Nombe miss.
Oh yeah, it is.
Because where we sit, you sometimes don't get the angle. And when he headed it wide, I thought, well, somebody must have challenged him. That's a really good bit of defending to put him off balance and to send it out there. And I watched it on replay, and it was a free header.
Yeah, it was.
And he still managed to get it closer to the corner flag than he did to goal. That was such a good chance.
Poor lad's going to be having nightmares about that. that was comical.
Yeah.
It was almost comical, wasn't it? He's tried to put as much power as he possibly can on it, and he did well, because he almost reached corner flag with it. So I suppose it's there's some success to be gained from that, I guess.
Yeah.
But that was an awful miss. But again, it sums up the game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It sums up the level that we're at the moment in terms of the teams that we're playing and the way that we play. So we look forward to more of this, certainly this season.
Well, we've got another big game on Tuesday. Well, we've got a big game that's big for the opposition on Tuesday. Against a much better opposition than Exeter, which will be interesting to see how that kind of plays out. But Nombe missed a certainly very, very good header in the first half.
Yeah.
Then there's the one which Wilkes completely gets in the way of. But I don't know. Nombe didn't have his best game today. I thought it was one of his worst performances in a little while. I'm not saying we're garbage, but he just wasn't completely at it, and that showed in those missed chances. It did, but I think he was still one of the better players on the pitch, more effective players on the pitch, so that's probably says something about the performance as a whole. That I'm being negative again, but he wasn't a great game, and yes, he had chances that he missed, but I think he was still more effective than a lot of the other players on the pitch, and I'm not digging anybody out, it's just about the setup, innit? And I don't want to go into that again. I'll just go on and on. We'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
That on a full podcast. Man of the match time. Get in the comments who your man of the match was. The sponsors man of the match gave it to Hacks. I was surprised they didn't give it to Reece James because he scored.
Yeah, it's usual case, isn't it?
But I'll give it Hacks quickly before we get drowned out by that.
Hacks, definitely. Akima Doffin for me, no problem. I thought he played a captain's game today. You know, he took charge. He tried to take charge. He came across and. There were a couple of times where he brought the ball out of defence and you know he just trying to take charge.
More of that from Hacks. More.
More of it from everybody.
Yeah, but he's got that ability, hasn't he?
He has, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, more of that from Hacks, please. And also Hacks, sign a contract. Come on.
It's not happening, mate. Don't. Why would you make him Why would you make him try and do that, or try and make him do that? Sorry, you know why would you?
Yeah, we'll see.
I want him to stay. I'd love him to stay, but.
Right, we'll end it there. Thank you, everyone. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give this episode a thumbs up and make sure you comment with who your man of the match was. We will see you in a few days' time for the instant reaction because Tuesday we're back again.
It's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold and we're probably going to lose to Wickham. But make sure you join us for that one. And if you want more of this, you can watch the full review tomorrow, which is Sunday night at 8 o'clock. We will see everybody next time. Thank you all for watching. And as always, up the Millers.
Up the Millers.